Oh, don't worry, there'll be more.
Okay. So, we are in we are in the city of Waterdeep, and the city of Waterdeep is a metropolis of the strange, the city of wonders. All things are all races in D&D can be seen here at some point. Some of them may take a double take, but none of them will necessarily cause panic outright. And the shopkeeps tend to not bat an eye at selling to adventurers of all sorts. This city does have a planar gate, which has, although technically not been opened for public use, does have the occasional stranger wandering through it on accident and coming from another plane into the city of Waterdeep. All of that to say, literally any character can exist here. The city of Waterdeep is very multifaceted. Anyone can truly find a place to be under the shadow of Mount Waterdeep, which the city is built around. The trackless sea stretches out to the west, beyond the docks of the Dock Ward. And the cliffs of the Trade Ward and North Ward have many piers on them as well, as flying ships sail from those docks. The City of Wonders includes its namesake, the technological wonders it's known for. Waterdeep is the most technologically advanced city on Abiar Toril. Automatons and nimble rights wander around, and, well, in about a year's time, I think, the term Warforge will be coined on the planet as a war needing such a troop. Is going to happen soon, by the way. As the whispers of that war already reach across the planet. However, whispers of something a little bit more, well, enticing echo across Waterdeep. The Stone of Galore, a treasure hunt for this mystical stone that no one seems to know exactly what it does. Some people believe it will grant you great wealth. Others believe it will allow you to make one wish that will come true. Others still believe it is simply a way to control the magical barriers that are rumored to exist across the city. Whatever the case, everyone seems to want it, and that tends to be enough reason for everyone else to also want it. You are starting on the first step towards finding that stone. That first step is doing a mission for the Emerald Enclave to gain entry into their faction and become a member. Once you are a member, you can start on the mission itself to find the Stone of Galore, because they know where it is, and are openly recruiting all of their members to act.
As players, do we know that they know where the rock is?
Yes. So basically the Emerald Enclave put out this thing, and then like the rumor mill immediately spread it across the city. The rumor mill also spread it across the city that it is in the possession of the criminal underbelly. That's a very vast category. So But it does narrow it down. It means that anyone who doesn't do crime probably doesn't have the stone. All of you have gathered have arrived at the Elven Enclave Embassy. The Elven Enclave is a governmental body that is very closely tied to the Emerald Enclave. However, the two are technically separate. In a similar way to how the Lord's Alliance nation and the Lord's Alliance faction are technically not the same thing. Kind of how McDonald's has a charity and a restaurant, and they're not the same thing, but they are. It's exactly like that. You're working for McDonald's in this quest. No. You...
Our objective is to become hired by
Later,
McDonald's.
Quarter pounder, please.
As...
Working for minimum wage.
Never. We must become hired by McDonald's now.
As... Yes, so... The Elven Enclave Embassy is a... Well, building is an interesting word. This is essentially a hollowed-out tree bordering one of the parks of the Castle Ward. The Elven Enclave is mostly, of course, elves, specifically from Silvermoon, the capital, which is known for this kind of structure. This is a very large tree, probably the largest in Waterdeep, that has been hollowed out and turned into this building. As you, this would probably be, we're gonna say, like, mid-morning, so, like, kind of like 9 a.m., how many of you are early risers and would have been in the Elven Enclave Embassy before 9 a.m.?
No.
Not likely.
Love it.
I
I'm
think
probably still intoxicated.
Palm would have set up his brewer's supplies and started hawking his wares near the embassy because a bunch of people are going there to, like, be in on this quest, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Yeah, so... Okay, yeah. So, I would like... so, is anybody else at the, Elven Enclave?
I would probably tell Mr. Wong,
Okay.
like, as I'm sleeping on him, as, like, just be there anytime. It's like, he's walking there, he gets there early, so he too can just fall asleep again. So you
Right.
just crawl, walk all the way over there, and just fall asleep next to the entrance.
Okay.
Tier 1, right?
Yes, we're playing Tier 1.
Could Mr. Wa...
Yeah.
Level 3.
Yeah. So, Goose, Blue, and, Palm are all there. I will, So, I'll go ahead and start by describing my... Oh, I forgot to explain plot points real quick. So, all of you have a single plot point, unless you are a Patreon member. Everyone who's a Patreon member has a maximum of 3, I believe. Which, if you have not played before, you start with your maximum. You can use a plot point to, move the story forward, as this is a roundtable DM session. I'm not actually the DM. I'm just the facilitator. We will each use plot points to advance the story. You can use a plot point for, one of two things. you can use a single plot point for I know a guy, which when you're in a situation where you could use assistance, you can say, I know somebody who is helpful in this situation. So if you're stuck on a riverbank, you could say, I know a riverboat captain who can help us across. When you actually go to meet that character, you'll roll a charisma check to see what their opinion of you is. If you roll a nat 1, they hate you. If you roll a nat 20, they love you, and everything in between. The other thing a plot point can be used for is plot twist, which you can add something to the world as if you are the DM. Plot twist is not meant to help the party. It's meant to make the story more interesting. If you're helping the party with it, then you're probably using it incorrectly. Once you have added something to the world as if you are the DM, the person below you in the Discord call will add a complication to that. If you have 3 plot points, you can spend all 3 to add something to the world without a complication. Introducing yourself into a scene is completely free. If none of that's sunk in, don't worry, plot points kind of explain themselves during the session from just watching how other people use them. That being said, I will go ahead and use a plot point to introduce our starting scene. So, the Emerald Enclave, as I said, this large tree carved out, there is currently, like, just outside this large tree is a person, selling, their wares, selling their booze on the street hawking in the castle ward. With them, there is also a orc with abnormally pointy ears and pure white hair, with teal and pink makeup with golden eyeliner, wearing a they're wearing a, like, tailcoat, essentially, a white tailcoat with teal, like, vibrant teal lining, golden, edge work, and jewels all over it, pink jewels all over it. The collar of which goes up over and around their head before kind of looping back down. Just a massive collar. Under which they are wearing just white pants with a teal and belt with gold buckle, as well as a white shirt covered in frills. Just the most extravagant half-orc you have ever seen. They are currently standing by the booze cellar and evidently were trying to purchase from them. However, I would like to then go to Blue. Go ahead and physically describe yourself for everyone.
He's a plain-looking human with plain clothes and a simple cloak. The only thing that makes him noticeable is that he has a sword hilt sticking out of his cloak, and he's riding a drake, an emerald drake with a eye patch on his left eye, colloquially known as Mr. Wobbles. As we all know, drakes only have wings and front legs, and
Okay, and Goose, go ahead and describe yourself physically.
Goose just looks like a normal tabby cat.
Okay.
Like gray, white stripes. Has a small ring on a chain hanging around his neck, and he's just running through the crowd, just kind of checking things out.
Sweet. And, Colm, go ahead and physically describe yourself.
Okay. For all who flock to the brewer's stand, there is a decently sized stone giant standing there, happily bargaining for prices and making sure that everyone is just drunk enough to keep enjoying themselves and stick around.
Something that can be, dealt with later. I believe that Fearbolgs are the only playable giant race. Correct me, people, if I'm wrong. They're, officially the only playable giant race. You don't have to change it for this session. You can continue with that.
Yeah, so
but-
there's no actually, like, large-sized playable races, just
Yes.
races that count themselves as one size larger.
Correct, yeah. So, which
Have that.
yeah, out of curiosity, which, race did you choose to represent a stone giant?
Goliath.
Goliath, sweet, yeah, that works great. Just making sure. Okay, you can, since you are playing a giant and we have other people in here playing smaller creatures, for this session, you can act as if you constantly have Enlarge cast on you, the Enlarge spell. It is permanent and unremovable for the session.
Oh. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
That would be
Yeah, so you do an extra die 4, I do a reduced die 4.
So, yes, this stone giant who is attempting to sell their booze, is unfortunately currently being, talked to by a couple of, cavaliers from the City Watch. The elven woman, cavalier, looks up to you, Colm. Do you have a permit to be selling your booze here, sir?
I come from enterprises not limited by location. Am I treading on anyone else's toes here? And he's
Well,
going to, like, pick up his feet just one at a time and just check for smaller people.
well, no, you are not literally in any way anybody's way at the moment. However, this is a public street, and any form of vehicle needs to be able to come through here and fit, guaranteed. This is also, well, this is the castle ward. We keep clutter down as much as possible. If you wish to street talk without permit, go ahead and go to the trade ward. But in any other ward, it is not technically legal to do so.
Well, I must admit that I was a little uninformed as to the matter. I'm sorry that
Very good.
the system is so confusing.
It is no problem at all. If you are ever confused on what you can do, simply go and find the city watchman and ask them what you can do. Whether or not what you are trying to do is legal. And we will tell you.
We'll see.
She kinda, like, cocks her head at that. Right, stay out of trouble. As she walks off. That is very unfortunate, my large friend. I would like everyone who is not currently here to roll initiative. This is not you getting into combat. This is just to see who arrives first.
Okay, you have to give me a clue as to
17.
how to roll initiative.
Yes. So, initiative, of course, is just a d20 plus your strength or your dexterity modifier. In the table 0 or any of the table text chats, you can roll with physical dice by doing exclamation point D and then the type of die you want, and then you can add the modifier after that by adding a plus, or the bot won't work. Okay. That's interesting. Apparently the bot is still down.
Still down?
It has been 2 weeks. We might get a different dice roller bot soon. You can use any dice. If you want to use the Roll20 or Roll20 server, it is linked in the Tales from Waterdeep. I'll go ahead and reply to that message so it's easy to find.
I know of a couple dice rolling bots you could switch to if you want.
Yeah, we'll handle that later, but, why did that not work? Okay. Let me try that again.
Elena, I have your dice.
Yeah, you can also, if you wish, roll physical dice, or, like, just roll on Google, or whatever you wish.
I have a Roll20 account. So.
Yeah. So here's, I sent the link to the Roll20. It's the second link in that message, not the first one.
What channel is that on?
Tales from Waterdeep.
Oh, okay. I'll just
Okay.
20,
Yeah, I've actually fixed it so it is the first link in that message is for the Waterdeep Roll20. Yeah. So
Way up to the top.
Fucking.
so yeah, Absinthe
Yeah, you see the one right
Irina
below the Bone Devil?
and Norbert.
There we go.
I'll be right back. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it-
get my dice.
Took me part of the way up, but not the whole way up.
Okay, if you're having troubles with anything, I'll direct message you. I'm direct messaging some of you the link.
Do we need a
don't know why
character
it's
sheet
being
on
like
here,
this.
or
No, you do not need a character sheet on the game in order to play.
I'm gonna get my dice. I'll be right back.
I think I'm gonna go grab my physical dice too.
Sure,
Should I just
yeah.
lean the camera down when I'm rolling?
No, you don't have to. Generally I trust people with their dice rolls. If you start being astronomically lucky, then I'm gonna start to ask to start seeing your rolls. But,
Cool. Alright, one sec.
Got it. So only cheat 50% of the time.
Exactly. Just enough where he doesn't notice.
Oh yeah.
so I actually created a character sheet on my Roll20. Are you okay with me just using that?
yeah, sure.
Okay. And then if you ever have questions, I can just show you the whole log.
Yeah. Yeah. So, traditionally, if you're rolling in a place that I can't see, I would have you have to verify your criticals, but you don't have to worry about that, because of our dice bot being down. I'm just gonna waive that rule for this session. But, yes.
Well, and I don't mind always, like, if you want, I can share my screen with it too.
Yeah, you don't need to do that. Yeah. So yeah, once you've been able to roll your initiative checks, please go ahead and tell me.
I don't know.
21.
Sorry, what was that, Irina?
I don't know why I'm struggling with getting the roll 20, so I'm just gonna do a regular rolling thing.
Yep, that is fine.
17.
Okay, I'm ready.
How many sides do of dice?
D20.
D20, yes.
Okay. You probably said it. I just brain no work.
Rolled a 12.
Okay.
Oh, I have to click it to stop. Gotcha. I got an 8.
I don't know why I rolled.
Okay.
I did message you a question though.
Yeah, I'll get that in a moment.
If I'm just with them, do you want me to just travel on their initiative, or does that make a difference?
Oh yeah. Yeah, if you're with someone, you'll be able to show up with them. So yeah. So Fighter, you're the first to arrive as you see like the city watch leaving from this booze stand in front of the Elven Enclave. Go ahead and physically describe yourself, Fighter. Unless you are trying to be unnoticed, then you can roll a stealth check.
Fighter currently is a fairly well-dressed looking gentleman, and there's absolutely nothing strange about that. And the standard, the whole like suit and everything with a nice top hat. Absolutely nothing is off about him.
Love it.
Goose is gonna walk up and yell at him.
What? Why would you not believe me? I'm being completely honest. Completely honest. With it behind my back and everything. Only most of the time.
Yeah, so Fighter, are you just...
I'm basically just walking up like, what's, oh, alright, let's check out what this emerald job's about.
This is what Goose
Yeah, so you're just like heading straight into the Enclave?
Kind of like, as I walk by at what's going on.
Yeah. Just the very fabulously dressed half-orc just gives a finger wave to you as you pass.
I like finger wave back to him.
And then like reaches into a bag next to them. They're currently holding like a cocktail glass. They reach into a bag on their side, and they just pull out like a handful of pink dust and sprinkle it into their cocktail. As
Can you just re-garnish his drink? Bougie thing I think I've ever heard of.
as yes, now Absinthe, you are the second to arrive. Unless does anybody follow Fighter in?
Goose will follow him.
Okay, yeah.
Individual, very strange with all of his fancy clothing.
Yes. So the ground floor of this tree, this building tree, is this entry hall has like doors going off and then a spiral staircase going up the like center of this tree, in the center of the room. Just in or actually at the back of this hall, this entry room. Just in front of the staircase is a desk with a high elf sitting there. And they're currently like flipping through the just flipping through a directory. They look up as you're entering. If you're here about the about any Enclave jobs, please come when you have a full party. You can also wait in the lobby until more stragglers arrive.
Spider makes like a kind of audible sigh and just plops down on a bench nearby.
Yes, Absinthe, you arrive outside this large tree building. There is, a stone, giant that presumably is currently, like, packing up, your, booze, like, stall. Would that be correct to assume, Colm?
Yeah. So being a far traveler, he doesn't really want to make himself unwelcome in any city that he visits.
Right. Yeah.
He definitely just kind of does his own thing until someone tells him to stop.
But, Absinthe, you can definitely recognize that this, giant is packing up booze. And, the, half-orc standing next to them is very clearly swirling a cocktail.
I wish I had money right now.
I don't know if I'm allowed to charge actual money in game.
So
That would imply
yeah,
that I gain money from something other than the quest.
yes. So in session when you're selling to other players, you need to already have the items in order to sell them. You can get those items by either buying them or by using the downtime activity crafting to make them. But that is dealt with when the month elapses in real life and in game. Okay, so Absinthe is currently still outside, and I believe Goose followed Fighter inside.
Oh, my bad.
I'm gonna hang out with the
Well,
big
good.
guy for a minute with his alcohol
Blue is still asleep
and
outside.
see if he'll let me sample some.
Yeah. As you fly up to him, what do you say? Oh, first, physically describe yourself for us
So
as you fly up.
Probably, I think Tiny is like about a foot as far as size, and I am a green fairy in just normal looking clothes.
Love it. Yeah, what do you say to the stone giant as you fly up?
What kind of alcohol you got here?
Well, without the setup, I currently don't have anything right now. I'm sorry. Some useless swill left over.
That there might be something a little bit better than swill for you. I haven't seen a Fey around for a bit. How about some Eladrin fine wine? I reach into my bag and take out a bottle that might be able to fit in the bag, but is also covered in pink dust.
What's with the pink dust?
Oh, it's strawberry flavored. I like puff it into your face with my fingers. Yeah, just a cloud of strawberry, essentially, just encases you for a second.
Did I just get honey dusted? Rude. Why?
It's the quickest way to prove, I suppose. It's also, I love seeing people in glitter.
Do I look like I'm a glitter fairy?
Well, you are now. But come now. Would you like some fine wine?
Why not?
Okay. I set down my cocktail for a moment and pull out another goblet, and pour you a larger and fine wine. I hand it to you.
Schlong. Schlong. God, I fucked that up. Or messed that up. My apologies. Okay. Cheers.
All good. I basically give you, like, as a fairy, I give you a full goblet of wine.
Oh, I'm chugging it.
Love it. Okay, yeah, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
So you don't drown in
18.
wine.
Sorry, what was it?
18.
Okay, yeah, you pass your Constitution save. It is delicious. Just absolutely stellar. Yes. Yeah. You gain 7 points of temporary HP, and for the next minute, and are under the effects of the haste spell for the next minute.
So I'm a speedy fairy.
Oh, I do love it when they get all zippy.
I am sparkly right now too, so.
Yes.
True.
As, at this point, I imagine we don't have a lot, I imagine there's not a lot of else to do than head on in and, well, maybe harass some elves with a wonderful fairy. As, I head into the, thing as well, embassy as well. Yeah, the Enclave Embassy. Yeah, so...
Tugging the pack of brewer's supplies onto his shoulders, Calm will also make his way into the building.
Yeah. Actually,
Most
yeah.
interesting thing around right now.
As I am heading in, I will, like, try to walk up to Blue and, like, flick him on the forehead to wake him up.
Make a strength saving throw. And it's like, if it's high enough, maybe he will wake up.
Sure, yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, so that's an 18.
And it's like, what? That definitely wakes him up. It's like, what?
Hello, sleepyhead. Are you gonna head into the Enclave and do things with missions and whatnot, or are you just sleeping on the street for no reason on your dragon thing?
One, it's a dragon. Two, you see Blue just get like a little creeped out. Just hearing all that from warm dress and that. It's like, first thing he wakes up sees all that. It's like, what? It's like, yeah, but, yeah. It's like, I know, wait, I last night,
No, don't we all? Come now, if you're joining, join and follow, unless you just want to enjoy watching me walk away. Yeah, as I head into the Enclave. And, Norbert, you will be, the next person arriving. As you are arriving, you, like, see a, like, person riding a drake head into the embassy.
This guy's had too much popcorn.
Do you head in as well?
I'm still looking for my quarter pounder. Since I can't find it, I head in.
Yeah, so,
Following the guy with the wine.
Norbert, go ahead. Norbert, go ahead and physically describe yourself. as you step into the embassy.
Look like a dragonborn, but I'm not. I am a human genesi.
Huh.
And am about 6 foot. I'm a wizard. Have a cloak on, and I carry a quarterstaff.
Okay. Coolio. Yeah. As you step in, the last to arrive is Irina. As you walk into the embassy, go ahead and physically describe yourself.
I have long hair that goes to my tiefling tail, and it is very unkempt. I'm rubbing my eyes because I am so tired, and I didn't want to wake up for this. And then I have really light purple and blue skin that kind of moves a little bit because being reborn.
Okay. Yeah. As you walk in, the elf behind the desk, the high elf, looks up. Well then, eight will do. Or would all of you like to gather together and be a party for a mission?
I look over and see Spider audibly growing.
Excuse me, you don't know who this is. You have never met
No.
this before. No.
Fighter does not look anything like he normally does, so you do not recognize him.
So not from the ship.
Correct. You do not recognize him.
Like that guy. You don't know that guy's fighter.
Oh, he does look like that guy?
You changed in front of me. Yeah. When we had that extra.
I am not counting that as personal candidate. So, for story reasons, no, you don't.
As...
Cynic for me.
Well... Potential membership if successful.
I'm not
The-
convinced.
Is he counting?
I want a quarter
Is he
pounder.
counting? Yeah.
Oh no.
A quarter pounder. What do you... You want food?
Yeah,
Well, I can pay you in money, and you can pay the money for food.
How much money are we talking about?
More than a meal.
It
And
costs
for a quarter
15
pounder.
gold pieces for a quarter pounder. Come on now.
And the bare minimum pay is 150 gold pieces.
That's 10
It's like
quarter pounders.
almost
Okay.
a Big Mac.
So do you have any renown in the Emerald Enclave?
You just lost it.
Norbert.
Norbert.
Yeah.
What do you mean renowned in the Enclave? Of course not. I don't even know who these guys are.
Lovely. Okay, yeah. So if anybody has more renown in the Emerald Enclave, they get paid more for the job they do, but
Oh yeah, I know thousands of renowns. Oh yeah.
are you gonna try to go ahead and roll a deception check?
At 20, I'll laugh by asshole.
10.
Oh.
Well,
These guys are my favorite guys. They're all my cousins.
right. And your name was Norbert?
Yeah, the brave. Don't forget the brave.
Yeah, the only N we have on our listing is, Nissan, which you are very much not. So I'm afraid you are not a member.
Oh, that's your opinion.
That is not my opinion, that is the facts as put in our records.
The facts are misconstrued.
Well, you can file a complaint?
I already have 16 times.
Well, if you have filed 16 times and it has not worked any of those 16, then I trust our records more than you.
Well, if you must.
But you are all...
See all of this commotion?
Yes, yes, definitely.
Blue's looking at
You are all in, like, you are all in the room, and you can tell, everything that everyone else is doing, you know that they do it, unless they say they're trying to hide it.
I look at Goose and I'm like, yeah, sure. We can work with these people.
I look at what's happening and it's like
Cat shrugs.
my head on top of Wobble's head and it's like thinking to myself, this reminds me of somebody. I don't remember who. All numbers. Oh right, Four-Lane. This reminds me of Four-Lane. Related.
Oh my god. That is my cousin too. He's found up as dragon fodder.
I'm just trying to figure out why this guy is counting a cat as like a person.
Oh, that is fair, that is fair. No, okay, then they would have said 7, not 8. My bad.
For 7? Oh,
Yeah.
7 and a house cat. Just sitting.
7 and a house cat.
Call it 7.5.
7 and a half.
7 and a half
After you
cat.
can see,
Wait, are you counting the Drake also?
Then it would.
No. No, they are not counting the Drake.
I mean, and Drake is more tanky than everybody here, so it's like,
Right, okay then.
Goose is just pacing the ferry.
Let me just inform you of what your job is, alright? Within the city, within the Grand Park within the city, there are, well, problems. You see, there are certain businessmen that are attempting to destroy the park. I happen to know that that park is quite important. This park behind us, in fact, it has some fake creatures living there as their homes. This is occupied, this land. Now, these businessmen have, they have found a legal loophole. A legal loophole which allows them to act with impunity within parks within the city, as they do not technically qualify as structures within the city, and are therefore not protected by the same property laws. Now, though this park does not fall under any of those laws, there's other things that don't fall under those laws. Any of the businessmen and workmen working in that park. Meaning, however you wish to do it, you must stop these businessmen. There will be no legal repercussions for how you act. I will warn you, however, if you are to bring anything outside of the park or damage any structures in the park, then legal repercussions will fall on you, and the Emerald Enclave will not protect anyone who is not a member. So, for this first mission, each of you will be on your own for legal duties if you are to get in legal trouble. If you follow my advice and steer clear of doing any structural damage, then you will be fine.
Sounds
Do we know who these
typical.
businessmen are?
bold of you to
Who
assume
they're
I'd be
affiliated
caught.
with?
Ah, yes, he's a businessman. Well, starts like looking through.
Kill people as long as it's in a park, but we can't sell beer in the streets.
To be clear, you are only able to do this because they are acting under a legal loophole and have declared themselves as not in the city.
So they're
So,
outside
to be
doing
clear,
this for cash.
Exactly, murder in parks is definitely illegal.
No.
Except
one
this
rare
time
occasion.
it's not.
This is murder. If these perks were in the city, murder is illegal. But seeing how they declared themselves not in the city in these parks,
Correct. This loophole is such a loophole and will surely be closing soon, but lawmaking takes a while. But this loophole that is soon closing, technically, does not even qualify these people as within the nation. They are not in the Lord's Alliance at all. So functionally, they are in the middle of the ocean or no man's land or whatever have you.
So we're invading a foreign territory?
Technically,
Eh.
putting them on international ground.
Behind.
More so the second one. They have not declared themselves a nation, and, well, that would actually cause some legal problems. But let's not get into that. The question about who these people are. Yes, this business is known as the Therian Corp. They moved in a while ago during the fire, primarily have been working in the dock ward. But since then, they have also been taking advantage of such legal loopholes as this. They are going after the livewood trees. These are fey trees and they're very important. I do not know why they're going after these trees, but they are important for the Fae. They are the link between here and the Fae Wild. This is people's homes. This is people's livelihoods. So please, if you need to contact the Fae, simply knock on one of the trees.
I yawn and start going back to sleep.
Do I know any of these Fey people?
That is up to you. You could, like, if you entered into the city from the Feywild, this is probably the best place to come from it. Pretty much you'd be able to, like, say, like, use I know a guy plot point to say that you know someone there. And if they already exist in your backstory, you can bring them in as an NPC, like, as that backstory character. You just don't know how they feel about you right now.
Goose is trying to wake up the person falling
it's
asleep.
like, so just right in the back. I just ask for directions, like right in the back where it's like.
Correct, it's just in the park, you can't miss them.
Okay, and which section again? It's like, I was like, I pull out a map and ask like which section of the park mostly.
Size and just like circles an area and then points to a place within the circle. This is where we are. This circle is where they are. Literally can't miss them.
So I tell Wishwall, go ahead, and I'll meet you up. And Wishwall walks out, flashes wings, starts flying over there.
Okay, yeah.
Anybody else, Spider? I was like, no, sorry, not. I'm surprised Spider's not here.
Yeah, unless someone says otherwise, I assume the entire party is heading into the park now.
I'm still following the alcohol.
Sweet, yeah. Yeah. To be clear, the cocktail that I am swirling is not a Lodrin fine wine. It's just another alcohol. And I would like you aren't sure if I'm oblivious enough that you can manage to take sips from my drink, or if I'm allowing you to. But if you want to, it is technically possible to take sips from my drink, but I do not let it tip.
So I just stick my head in your cup?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, you can, like, it tips a little bit, but you can't, like, down it, essentially.
So it's like the cat that wants your water.
Yeah, yeah. As yeah. Yeah, you just, like, climb up onto, like, my arm or something and, like, start to try to... Yeah. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
So now it looks like your mama has two pets.
Don't know if I'd consider
9.
Yeah. Sorry, just Goose. Make a perception check.
My bad.
Oh, perception. My bad.
Yeah, all good.
That is a solid. Oh, that's the wrong stat sheet. That is a solid 9 as well.
Okay. Groovy. Yeah. So, as you are, like, tasting it, you realize that the powder on it, like, tastes like strawberry. And it's just, like, a floating, like, pile, like a tiny little dune kind of thing, just in the middle of this cocktail. And the cocktail itself has these, like, little things floating in it as well. This cocktail is gritty, by the way. Almost as if, like, there are tiny grains of sand or, like, undissolved sugar in it. And that tastes like strawberry.
Lifts his head and is like crunching it, like.
As as we, like, walk into the forest, there is a machine that is there, that, like, this vehicle that has a large aether crystal, a crystal of pure magic, set into the center of it. And it's just kind of like on these it's just kind of like levitating there. And on this machine there is like a gnome that is currently like pressing buttons. And then you hear them say, "Test 1!" They pull the lever, and then a sheet of energy goes out and then hits a tree. As the tree, it's a smaller tree, but the tree then, like, stands still for a moment and then begins to fall as this magical energy shot out and cut through the tree.
I'll look over and go over to the. I'll walk up to the machine and go.
Yeah. Oh, to be clear, sorry. There are also around there. There are also like some men with some like different people with like short swords, kind of just around. And also there is yeah. So that's what you would notice, like, kind of coming up. Yeah. So Blue, as you are like trying to approach the machine, like, some of the men with weapons kind of like look over and just kind of like stand between you and the machine.
Step right behind them, on top of the machine. It's like, boom.
Go around and just be an inconspicuous cat.
Yeah. Go ahead and I'd say make a stealth check with advantage. Blue, you misty step off of Wobbles onto the machine, and as that... Oh, Mr. Wobbles is flying.
Yeah.
Wait, can he fly in Tier 1?
No, he can't fly in Tier 1. But Tier 1.
Yeah.
Did Goose ever wake me up?
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
we
good.
followed the people.
Oh.
Natural 20 plus 7.
Yeah, so that's a 47. Natural 20s in this league do qualify as a 40, by the way.
So yeah, you misty step off of it.
Yeah. As you misty step onto the machine, the gnome, like, looks over and is like, "Oh!" As then, all of the, like, armed people turn and draw their short swords. Sir, this is not the location for you to be. This is a Therian Corporation work site. One of them says.
No. Is the crystal, I was like, if I draw my sword, can I strike the crystal where I'm at?
Okay, as you start to draw your sword, like, yes, it would be within range.
Okay.
But as you start to draw your sword, go ahead, well, we'll actually, we'll start this off in a non-hazardous encounter situation. So what that means is if somebody says that they're gonna do something, and then you want to try to stop them, you can say that you want to try to stop them, and then the two of you make opposed initiative checks to, see, what happens. Yeah, so go ahead and make an initiative check for me, Blue. At disadvantage because you're having to draw your weapon. Is anybody trying to stop, Blue from, drawing his weapon?
No, I take a few steps back though.
Yeah, that's a 6. I'm not gonna even re-roll that. As, like,
Yeah, so... Yeah, as you... Wait, did you get in that one?
I did.
Ooh! Yeah! So, you end up drawing your sword and going to attack the crystal. But too late, you realize the gnome has gotten in the way. Roll an attack roll as you are attacking this gnome.
Where's Goose by this point? Able to
At this point, Goose has been able to, like, kind of sneak through and is, like, just, like, at the base of this floating machine. This machine is basically a ring, platform around this crystal, with, like, runes around the ring. 17, okay. Okay. Yes, you hit the gnome. Go ahead and roll damage.
I mean, there was really no option. It was always going to be murder.
Should I do that, or...
Probably not, but
No,
it's
no.
okay. We
If
did
this
it.
is...
No repercussions.
Technically, yeah, no repercussions on this one.
We're gonna kill an enemy.
Yeah.
To be clear, like, you guys aren't allowed to discuss any of that. Blue, choose whether what you're doing.
There's a spell I can cast as a reaction when I hit somebody. I'm trying to decide if I want to do that.
Yes or no?
I will go with Mr. Wobble's reaction of giving me extra 1d6 of fire damage.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, like,
12.
go ahead.
Double sixes.
Okay, yeah! So you just across the chest of this gnome as they just go, ah! And just, like, burns across their chest as they collapse to the ground. And one of the... And the soldier, yells, wait, what's his name? Gentleman Wilson! As now, everyone roll initiative. As you have entered combat.
I hope he walks away from Mr. Wobbles who's dressed right next to him.
So, to be clear, Mr. Wobbles is still on the other side of the thugs.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Mr. Wobbles. No, what?
So the
Okay, so roll, initiative, again, is rolling a d20 plus your dexterity modifier. Don't shout out what your number is. I will ask for a number range, and you tell me if your number is in that range, then tell me the number.
Would there be any time for Goose to do something beforehand, or no?
No.
Between the time... No? Okay.
No, because, like, you had gotten there as the attack was happening, and... Yeah.
killed the mage.
I can
What is the first
I can
rule?
rest him.
Mage equivalent.
Was he really? You know that?
You you killed the forklift operator. Congratulations. Um,
He was the one operating the cuts down everything weapon.
I mean,
Today.
sure, yeah, fair enough.
As a Fae,
Probably does a decent amount of slashing damage if it can chip down a tree.
as a Fae, I'm fine with destroying that thing.
Yeah. Probably I'll go random. Or as long as it's not a minute past, I will. No wait, is he completely dead or is he making death saving rolls?
That is up to that. So that is up to me to know and you to find out. So basically, if you kill if you knock someone down and then say I'm gonna try to revive them later, then I will make death saves for them. If you don't say that and then try to revive them later, then I'll make all of their death saves until they either die or succeed. When you say that you're gonna try to revive them. So.
So I'm going to state this now. I'm going to try to revive him. As long as it's not a minute past.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and kill him.
Okay, so,
I just want to stop the machine. That was the quickest way to stop the machine.
Both. We all know that you were aiming for the crystal.
Sure. That's what you guys are thinking.
okay. So to be clear, there are 6 people other than the gnome in total. So go ahead and, yeah, so did anybody get above 20 initiative?
Yes.
What did you get? That is not above 20. That's 18. Above 20. Okay, so 15 and above.
I got it. Dirty
Oh.
20.
Yeah, so okay. Brain. Okay.
17.
Dirty 20.
Okay, so all of you who got 17, I need you to roll again to determine which order you're going in.
5.
Is that 5 plus your initiative?
Yes.
21.
Okay, so to be clear, I can't see you guys right now, so holding up your hands isn't helpful.
I got a 4.
Okay, so blue is the first 17, and goose is the last 17. Okay,
Got
10.
distracted by a beeping light on the
Yeah.
thing.
10 and above. Oh, what is Colin? 14 for Colin? Okay. And then, fighter, what was you?
Dirty 20.
Oh, okay. I missed that.
Said that like 3
Sorry.
I only heard it once.
And, Irina. What did you get?
I don't. I'm not sure what my bonus is, but I don't know if it really matters because I rolled a 6.
Okay, yeah, so that would be plus your dexterity modifier.
Yeah, trying to get. I was asking for a screenshot of my.
Okay. All good. That's fine. 6 is fine. That doesn't, your modifier probably won't change where you act in initiative. Okay, so fighter, it is you first.
That is also my fault. My phone just died a second ago. So.
I'm within
Yeah.
Okay. About how far off am I?
So the rest of you have started 30 feet from the like line of goons, and then the machine is 10 feet behind them. So.
AoE them all, man. Just AoE.
I don't have.
So to be clear, not all of the goons are like standing together.
We're back. Discord is good from killing itself.
And why are all of the pawns missing? Okay, guess I'll re-add those.
Okay.
There's a map.
Yeah, so on Roll20, there is a map. Just scroll down from the city map until you see chess pieces.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I don't have an active roll 20.
Is it me or am I still seeing 2 cards?
Yeah, so you can get rid of those yourself.
I physically can't get rid of those 2 cards.
Okay. Well, we'll deal with that another time.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I am going to draw my blades and rush at the closest one for 2 attacks.
Okay.
Are these your rapiers?
Yes, they're not rapiers, but yes.
Okay, so, Blue, what piece do you want to use? What chess piece?
The knight, please.
Okay. You are right there.
And Mr. Wobbles is like the 2-color knights.
The 2-colored is reserved for another team if it shows up, like another side to the fight.
Okay.
But that's the wrong color. That white pawn is Mr. Wobbles, and I will mark them quickly with a little fire in the corner. Okay, yeah, fighter, what, I'll add people to the table as they act. So, fighter, what, piece do you want? Yes, you can. I don't know what has happened to most of my things.
Do I click launch game to
Yes. Yes, launch game.
Yeah.
Okay, Okay, fighter, you should have control of that rook.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna stick this guy twice.
Okay, yeah.
Standard attack and then offhand. I don't have that, so offhand is not multipliers. First attack, going at +8.
Okay.
+8. Is this a level 15 character?
A 17 will hit, yes. That is on a, like, level 5 version, right?
This is my tier 1 sheet.
Okay, yeah.
Do you have a +8? Oh, proficiency bonus.
Let's see that damage. 2d6 +5.
Yeah, I have +7.
10 damage.
I forgot about proficiency.
10 damage. Oh yeah, so by the way, for everybody, for context, we are in fast combat. Fast combat means that your constitution score is your maximum HP. The same goes for the enemies. With that, Sorry, my brain just decided to stop working. Spell damage and healing and spell equivalent damage and healing is halved. Unless it's a cantrip. Just so that spells aren't overpowered. That's a rundown of fast combat.
Where's the map again?
The map is on the Roll20. And you just need to scroll down past the city map. Okay, yeah, so, how much damage did you say it was? 10, okay. 10 damage against... Oops, that's not right. 10 damage against Thug 1.
Is it what
Yeah. It's the chess pieces below the city map. As you, like, cut across them, they do not go down. It is...
Second attack.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
That's a 2.
That misses. As... So, like, a 2 plus 8, I'm assuming, so 10 in all.
Oh, no, that's an offhand attack? I don't have dual weapon fighting because I'm a rogue.
Oh, right, so your proficiency bonus won't add to that, but your ability modifier still will.
So it's a 6?
Yeah, still a miss. Anything else on your turn? Bonus action? Or wait, you did bonus action. So now it's Norbert. Norbert, what chess piece do you want to represent you?
Wait, because I rolled that one.
No, it's, Norbert got an 18 and Blue got a 17.
Oh,
And then you got top of 17.
Yeah, so Norbert,
I would like the
the
rook.
Rook. Yes. We'll go ahead and put you with the Rook. But that is... Make sure... Yep. And... Mark it... Yes, but you are the Rook with the red dot. Okay, yeah. Oh, right. Give me a second and I'll make it controllable. What do you want to do on your turn?
Do I want to do?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Okay, see some enemy in front of me, I guess. Could actually move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And the first enemy I see is, I guess this one.
So to be clear, the real big one, that is the vehicle. That's the tree felling machine.
Is this the enemy then?
Yes.
Okay, that enemy, I am going to cast. Let's see. I am going to cast Firebolt. It's a cantrip.
Okay.
So what do I do?
Yes, you, you make the spell attack roll.
Okay, it's let's see. Is a 1 die 10 plus 4.
Okay. That's the damage. Your... yeah, so you need to roll a d20 plus your spell attack bonus to hit.
7 plus 3 is 10.
That does not hit.
Okay.
You would still have a bonus action.
Bonus action would be to can't do another attack. can I?
No, because you cast a cantrip.
That's right. Bonus action. Not sure what that would be.
You can make a perception check, like any, like, simple skill check can be made. Like, you can check whether or not the gnome has instant died, or if they are, currently, currently dying. You could do that with a medicine check, actually.
Whatever reason that comes to mind, can I do an Arcana check?
Sure, you can, like, do an Arcana check on the machine to kind of, like, see what's happening here. Go ahead.
I do an Arcana check. It's 4.
You don't know.
That's right, it's a 2 plus 4 is 6, I have no idea.
Yeah. As...
EOT.
Yep, then it is blue.
Okay, I'm tempted. Should I summon more creatures? Because at tier 1 I can summon a beast, or should I attack?
You'll have a dying gnome next to you, and there is someone right next to you that could theoretically attack you. Be aware.
Okay. Is a... Oh, so many options. Not enough. Yeah. I'm gonna attack this guy who's underneath me, and
Yeah.
I'll cure that guy next.
Yeah,
turn.
go ahead and make an attack roll.
With advantage because I'm higher ground.
No. Arguably, with melee, high ground is worse. But...
I almost made a Star Wars joke.
I think we all did.
Yeah. I have the high ground, and again...
What was your attack?
21.
That's a hit.
And
I believe.
Mr. Wobbles will do another infusing strike.
Okay.
That'd be -2, so 10 damage, because that was a spell.
Okay, and you said you already halved it for the spell? Or wait, sorry, what?
Yeah.
What? Okay, yeah.
For the fire damage, it was 4, so I made it down to 2, so 10 damage in total.
10 damage in all, groovy. Okay.
And my next attack against him. 20, that's 5. Does a 15 hit?
No, that does not hit.
Darn. Wish I could have done all of that, but nope. It's too late now.
Okay, as... Absinthe, it's your turn.
Alright, I'll take the queen.
No, wait. Mr. Wobble's turn.
What? Right. Yeah, because you just used his reaction. Yeah, then Mr.
Yeah.
Wobbles.
Yeah. Mr. Wobbles will attack this pawn right in front of him.
Okay.
1d. Nope, that does not hit him.
Okay.
It's your malfunction.
As, it would now be Absinthe.
What?
So, what chess piece would you like to represent you?
I will take the queen. What do you want?
Lovely.
Go bug
Okay.
Josh. Go bug Josh.
Got
Can
that.
he come bug me?
Okay,
Yeah.
there you are. You are on the map. So that's not actually kilometers, just every space is 5 feet.
Okay. I do have a 40-foot movement. Or
Groovy.
height. And then we will slap him with the quarterstaff. A 6. That's a miss.
Yes, that is a miss.
And then I will Fury of Blows. Because I really want to slap this guy with my staff. That is a 20, non-natural.
Okay. That hits.
For 3 damage. Woohoo. And then the second slap is an 8. That's, I'm assuming, gonna miss.
Yes, that misses.
And that's my
Oh,
turn.
okay, thank you. Sorry, I just got hit with a sudden need to use the restroom. So, we'll take a very quick break. But Goose, your turn will be next.
Sweetness. I just messaged you some things to clarify, make sure I can do what I think I can do.
Okay, yeah. So I will be back in just a moment.
Goose is gonna make magic rocks.
Alright, I'm gonna dip as well because I need to pee.
Oh, ice cream.
Isn't there a way on
Don't you have ice
Roll20
cream?
to import
Yeah.
character sheets from other games?
I don't think there's a way to do it. Like you can do it with if you do it in D&D Beyond. I know there's a way to do it into Roll20. I don't know of other ways. Other than just being kind of ridiculous with copy paste and being like. I've been trying to figure out what to make my background. I'm debating between this and.
You're just a loading circle for me.
Oh. Hello, brightness.
Oop. Oh, well, that's kind of cool.
I've been debating between the background I've had and then just having it, or just having it as this.
I can't see what it is.
Oh. Because your internet's bad. I'll send you.
I'm
send you
I'm at a college. Of course it's bad.
Oh.
Because you have
Okay, I'm back. So
Who
yes,
runs them now?
there is a way to import characters in D&D Beyond, or in Roll20. I don't know precisely how, I haven't done it enough, but there is the character vault. So, if you want to try to import it into the Tales game, then message me sometime when we're not in the middle of a session. Okay, so Goose, your turn.
Yep.
Right, and I'll
Goose is
read that
going-
message.
Goose is going to use magic stones to make 3 pebbles on the floor, on the ground, and then uses action to what magic stone does. You touch the stone, you can use it to attack as a spell attack action. So he is going to Where am I? You have a king I can be?
Yes.
It's all cats are just casually that, I think.
There you go. You were right there because you had moved up to the thing.
Royalty.
I'm here?
Yes.
Okay. And this guy is a problem guy? Is this guy a problem guy?
Yes, all of the ones with white backgrounds and black pieces, those are the bad guys. Well, bad guys.
Gotcha.
Those are the businessmen that you are deciding to murder.
I'm
They're
not
all
trying
in
to
suits.
murder, I'm going for non-lethal damage.
Oh, fair enough. Oh, so, in this league, if you say if you're doing non-lethal, that does actually subtract 5 from your attack, from your to hit. But they will not die. It's basically because you're having to hold back.
Just kill him.
That makes sense.
Stay
Let me double check my spell thing. Attack, add spell, that attackers adds my spell ability modifier. Okay, range spell attack with one of the pebbles. Okay, so that is a 7 plus my plus 5 to hit. So 12.
Okay, let me double check. That is a hit.
Sweetness. And,
Against, oh wait, sorry.
because
Against
of the-
which one again?
This guy.
Okay, sweet. Yeah.
Okay. And so he just bats at the pebble on the ground, and then after the second or third time, it just shoots up towards the guy.
Love it. What was the damage?
And the damage. Do you want me to roll? I forget what you said we're doing for like adjusting the damage for the fast-paced combat.
So for is Magic Pebble a cantrip?
Yes.
Yeah, then that does not change damage at all.
Doesn't change at all. So that is 8 damage. As a pebble from the floor flies up and strikes him in the face.
Okay, yeah.
At like
As-
Mach 2, but whatever.
Is that your turn done, Goose?
I will then. This bad guy right here, is he engaged with me, or is he just kind of like fixated on the person slashing him to bits?
That is, that's, the gnome that is, currently dying. Or maybe dead.
Oh, okay. Then can I move this way? I'll check my movement speed. Hold on. What is a cat's movement speed? 40 or 30?
Okay, it is...
40.
Yeah.
I have it on an official thing.
Yeah.
So these are 5 foot?
Yes.
10, 15, 20.
So you can move 8.
15, 20, 25, 30, and I'll just stay here.
Okay, sweet. It is now one of their turns. Specifically, this one. This man, so they're all, like, wearing, like, essentially, like, stereotypical, like, steampunk worker outfits. But this, like, the rest of them have, like, they'll have, like, jackets and whatnot. This person has, like, a bowler cap on as well. But, just, like, trousers and suspenders over, like, a tank top. as they first will
Like
do
me,
that.
fool.
First they will say, come on everyone, kick these people off the work field. As then they will attack you, Blue.
Me, fool.
As they they pull what at first looks like just a stick out, or like they pull like what at first you think is a shield, moreover, off their back, and then they like toss it up, grab it, and as it folds out and like telescopes out into a large axe, as then they then lift it up and swing it down at you.
That's cool.
As yes, that is that is, however, only a 10 to hit.
Oh no.
Wait, oh. Well,
Let's just say you know, plus 10 to
Huh.
hit.
that doesn't say. No, I guess he'd get advantage too.
I didn't roll advantage against though.
No, he it's the ability that he just did by yelling at everybody to get to work, essentially. Yeah, but that only improves his to an 11. So
Even without this amazing plot armor, that still wouldn't hit.
okay, and remember that it is tier 1 version of your hero.
I wear no armor though.
As then it is someone. It is now he will also climb up onto the machine. Actually he'll climb up over here and yeah. Okay. It is now Calm. It's your turn.
Okay. Where am I on the board?
You are not on the board yet. What chess piece do you want?
I mean, be a bishop.
Wait.
Doesn't really fit the character, but we'll go with it. Fits me.
Okay, and there you go.
Okay.
You have started 30 feet away from them if you barrel straight, but there are people in your way now.
Okay, that's fine. I'm a battle master. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And
Who's this
then
actual shadow dog?
to the character directly in front of me. Who is that?
That is Norbert.
That is Norbert. Okay. Unless Norbert is unwilling, I will spend a superiority die and bait and switch with him.
So that allows you to switch positions with him, correct?
Yes. And I believe one of us... Yeah. One of us gets one of my superiority dies as a bonus to their AC. So...
Okay, yeah.
do that.
So, Norbert, would you like for the big giant melee guy to switch places with you so that you can,
effectively casting?
yeah, effectively cast better.
Wait,
Oh,
move.
wait, sorry, I forgot. You are a big giant guy. You're large, so you can't fit through there, actually.
Oh. Okay, then
larger-
I need to start this whole
Yeah.
thing over. You're right, because I have
Yeah.
a large on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nanny nanny boo boo.
Just for being wannabe.
Got it. Okay. This makes things interesting.
Just step over him.
Just pick him up.
I think I'll
Put 'em
go
under-
around
put 'em
like
under your arm and then
this
continue fighting.
way-ish. Can I
Yeah.
get to about there?
Yes, you can. Let me see if I
Okay.
can put you right in the middle there. I can't. Oh, well, that's fine. Yeah.
So, shrugging off his backpack as he runs into the fray, he pulls out this massive maul and bears down upon this poor, helpless creature in front of him.
Yeah, go ahead and make the attack.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be a 23 to hit.
That hits.
And that's going to do 14 points of damage.
Okay, yeah. As you just swing down and, what was the weapon? A maul, correct?
Ball. Yeah.
Yeah, you just swing down, and your massive hammer catches him on the shoulder, and then you hear the first bone crack, followed by a cacophony of other bones cracking, as, this figure falls to the ground, dead.
He's dead. Dead.
Yay!
Dead. You know how dead he is? So dead. Death even says he's dead.
Yeah, so,
Alright.
congratulations. Anything else? You should still have a bonus action, unless you raged or something.
No, I'm a fighter.
Oh, right, yeah. So, should still have a bonus action.
action.
I'm a fighter. I just look like I should be a barbarian.
Oh, I don't have anything that I want to do with my bonus action as of yet.
Okay.
So I will end my turn.
Okay.
Pulling my mace out of this guy's chest cavity.
Yeah. As he did. It is now their turn.
That D4 is intimidating. It's on a mall.
You, your mama, who's kind of, like, standing a bit a ways, kind of, like, just swing right behind you, big guy! And you get another action. Calm.
Uh-oh. Okay. And I will run right around here-ish, and I guess...
No, not another turn, just another
Oh,
action.
another-
So this would be the
Just
only
another
person
action.
within range.
Aha. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, I will now bring them all down upon a second hapless soul.
Oh god. Wouldn't it won't be long enough to hit the guy next to me?
No. Single target. Okay, so what I've done, Calm, is I set your token as a drawing so that we can put it in the correct position on the map.
Good.
You can...
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
Hold it, come on.
That's gonna be a 7 to hit.
That does not hit.
Yeah.
Come on, big guy, I had my bet on you. I don't know who I'm betting against. Someone probably. As it is now a few thugs' turn. Thug 2 is dead, so it's not their turn.
Dead.
Thug 1, however, kind of looks over to this guy below them, the one right in front of you, fighter, and is like, "Help me with this guy." As
Let's
then
try.
Then the thug attacks you, and it's multi-attack. So the first attack is a 21 to hit.
Yikes. That's gonna be a no for me, Chief.
That's a miss.
I have 17 base, and I declared I have both my blades out, which gives me +6.
For tier 1?
6?
Yes.
Right, because they're...
each of them is prof. I have +3 prof. 17 plus 3, that brings you up to 23.
Yeah, so, the...
What feature is that?
It's the whole thing for here.
Yeah, it's
yes.
They're parrying weapons, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so parrying allows you to, use your reaction to add your proficiency, to your AC.
Got it.
I'm not
Okay.
going to rules lawyer you on this.
Oh,
Rule it at this time, but I am pulling up the book. I'm using my reaction.
sure, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so they miss, and then they second attack, which will also miss you. And then it is Irina. It's your turn.
Hello.
So, what chess piece would you like to represent you?
I would like to be a horsey.
Sweet. Okay.
Night Gang Unite!
Okay, and right there. You are the horse with the with the red dot.
Okay.
Should be able to see your attacks. I sent you a screenshot of all your stuff, by the way.
Yeah, thanks. Where's my cat?
I'm over here.
Yeah, you're the furthest away, aren't you?
Yep. Well, yeah, I'm a cat. You think I want to be in the front line?
So,
Yeah.
can I...
Make a best of storyline.
Can I, like, intercept? Why can't I? Yeah.
Did you give her permission?
She should have permission to control, but sometimes it's funky. Just light up where you want to go, and I'll move you there.
Can I come, like, around?
You should.
I can move.
Oh.
So, like,
wait.
intercept for, like, this person that's trying to attack there?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could move to right there.
Okay.
And if you wanted, you could use your bonus action to make an intimidation check to try to get them to target you instead of fighter.
Okay. My intimidation's not the greatest. What,
That's
what
charisma.
dice?
It's a D20. Plus charisma. Well, actually, you probably have the modifiers worked out, so just, yeah. D20 plus your intimidation.
I rolled a 20.
Natural 20.
Okay, then, yeah. As you...
Wow.
As you do that...
Scare them all?
you... you...
That's a 43.
Yeah, as you do that, like, they kind of, like, were beginning to move forward, and then you run forward, and, like, how are you being intimidating? What are you doing to be intimidating?
I have the most terrifying, like, expression. Just, like, come here. Like, yeah, just do it. Do it. I dare you.
Love it.
You're also
Okay.
a ghost child.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
I have haunted one.
Yeah.
I have seen things. It's obvious I've seen things.
We're just
Okay,
traumatized
sweet.
by the idea that there's a
Um,
kid on this battlefield.
And
Yeah, they're
you
What?
you would still have an action.
Well, I guess I'll advance and try to attack him.
Yeah, so you can use your action to dash, which would allow you to move forward. But you won't be able to attack at the end of that.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll move
You have
forward
a
then.
short bow.
Oh, can I do that?
Yes.
Okay, I do that.
Go ahead and make an attack. That'll
I
be
do
d20 plus your
apologize if
attack
I'm,
bonus.
Like, interjecting at all.
That's fine.
I have her character sheet and she's relatively new. I
Yeah,
just wanted to help a little.
it's all good.
It doesn't matter.
Why would you roll?
I rolled a 2.
As
Runs up.
yeah,
It's either a 2 or a
You-
20 here.
loose the arrow and it misses. As then,
I cannot roll in between. I'm only one end or the other.
As Irene, you hear someone kind of like running up behind you, and you turn back and you see your mama, the fabulous half-orc, who is currently taking off their coat. You probably need this more than I do, as he just throws it at you, and then books it. Just like, kind of just starts running, like, to like a safe distance, as he's like fumbling to like get a book out of his bag and like a pen. As yeah, he has just left the fight, but he did toss his coat at you, which is something.
He's marking tax return so he can write off the coat in his tax.
It was stolen by a dead child, I swear.
He pays his taxes.
No, it was donation.
I just looked into the child's eyes and I was compelled to give them something.
Okay then.
Mm,
Got 3
yeah.
and 4. Okay, as this thug moves to here, and then they'll, they will attack the giant. So that is, I don't have enough dice for this. They have
Luck to that guy.
both advantage because of their commander, and they have advantage because of pack
Striking.
tactics.
Oh, do they now?
Yes. Where is the rest of my dice? Oh well, I'll just re-roll one of the d20 another time. Okay. Okay, that is a 18 to hit.
No, I think Trev done one in the cast.
That will miss.
An 18 will miss you, Colm?
Yes. I
Okay.
have 17 base plus 4 from bait and switch.
Right, yeah. Okay, then the second attack will miss you as well. And then the other guy will attack you as well. And that is a...
Natural 20.
Not quite, but it is a 22.
That will still miss. Wait, no. 17 plus 3 is... 17 plus 4 is 21.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
yeah,
So that-
that'll...
Yeah. And if it ties with your AC, that's also a hit, because it goes to the roll.
Alright.
That's how we rule it in this league.
Got it.
Okay, and that is 3 points of damage.
Okay.
But then their second attack is another 22 to hit.
Pretty soon.
But another 3 damage. Just rolled minimum damage both times.
Cool. So I still have
Oh,
full
you're
health.
getting rather lucky, I
This
see.
guy-
Wait, hold on. I actually have a feature for this too.
Okay.
I have something called Stone's Endurance that lets me reduce incoming damage by 1d12 that just be 1d6 effectively in this?
No, that'd still be 1d12. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll save that for later. Unless I
Okay.
can like block both with one.
No.
But I don't think
No.
that will.
Yeah.
No.
Then this thug is too terrified of the child to get any closer. So instead, we'll climb onto the vehicle and whack at Blue.
Oops.
Because they do not need to get closer to do that.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. He can take it.
That is a 23 to hit.
Actually, I
He
get hit
could
for one.
take it.
Sorry, Blue, what was that?
I get hit.
Okay.
That's it.
Oop! And now I roll max damage. So that's 8 points of damage.
Oh, is this the end of Blue?
Nope.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
just a
his
short
second
sword.
attack, because they have multi-attack, is a 22 to hit.
Oh, okay.
And that's another 8 damage.
It was too terrifying.
Okay.
I was supposed to deal 2
So
extra
that-
Look at this buffoon.
That
One damage left.
Blue has 19 constitution?
Yes, he does.
19. You said 8 damage.
Twice.
Yeah.
Yeah. 16.
Fast
So
combat is your flat
that's
con
18 in
stat.
all. So in order to survive on 1/8, or no, that's 16. My math is stupid. I'm stupid.
What the heck was this?
Thank you for challenging me. Yeah,
I don't have 19. No, I don't have 19.
yeah.
No.
17 does sound more reasonable. Chill. Like, I mess up. Cool. It is now Bilson's turn. He's dying. Okay, and now it is back up to Fighter.
Okay. Have a look at the map. I am going to ID insinuation the lead guy.
Oh wait, sorry, I just realized bait and switch wouldn't have been active because you were too big and decided not to do it. We're not retconning it, but yeah, we forgot that. Oh well, doesn't matter. Fighter, what were you doing?
First, I'm going to direct you to table 00 as that's from your book.
I did also look it up myself.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to ID insinuation the leader guy. He needs to make a wisdom save.
Okay. That is a 17 on the die.
Okay, nope.
Go.
17 on the die beats my 15. All right. I'm going to. Should I? No. Let me see outfit. What do I got for bonus action? I'm gonna try and intimidate the guy in front of me. Basically, just tell him to go home. I'll let him run.
Yeah, go ahead and make an intimidation check. With advantage, because one of his friends died.
Cool. Okay, that's a little bit better. 14.
Yeah, so he, you, say that to him, and he kind of, looks around, and, then, quickly glances around, then glances back to you. He is not revealing what he's, thinking, or whatnot. He doesn't respond. You can, as another bonus action, make an insight check on him, and you could use your move action to do that instead. To see if he's gonna run away or not.
Alright, fine. Insight check using my move into a bonus. 10 plus 13.
13? Yes. So, you can tell that, he's weighing his options, but he looks way more scared of you than he is, assured of his group.
I did kind of take a chunk out of him, didn't I?
Yeah.
Alright, that's all I got for now.
That's this guy.
Well, sweet. Okay, it is now Norbert.
Are you gonna plan on them?
Okay. So, I'm right here,
Correct?
and there's this guy in front of me.
Oh, by the way, Fighter, do you, like, tell the people next to you at least that this guy's probably gonna run?
Oh,
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. So you are all aware that this guy is going to run away.
Being uncharacteristically merciful. Come on, people.
So yeah, what were you asking about this guy, Norbert?
He's in front of me.
Yeah?
This guy's kind of adjacent to me. If I move up one square, I can actually hit him.
Yeah, he is
If
gonna
I
run
stay
away,
on-
though.
We just discussed that.
It's fine. But if I stay where I'm at, I can hit him. And I can hit him.
Yeah, they
So-
should be within range of your ranged attacks.
So I'm
so
gonna
yeah.
firebolt this guy right here.
Go ahead and make an attack.
Nat 20.
So I rolled
Yeah, well-
20.
That'll definitely hit. Go ahead and roll critical damage, so that's double the dice.
So it's another die 20. That's 10 damage.
he had like almost every single star.
It should be another D10.
Yeah.
It's
So,
double
like-
damage. So
Yeah, you should be rolling 2
Yeah.
D10.
D10. Okay.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Then your potential is 2 to 20 instead of 1 to 20.
Okay. Me.
Magic is half damage. Wait, this is cantrip.
No, this is a
It's a
cantrip.
cantrip,
Yeah.
so he's fine.
Right. I'm trying to get this thing to
Stun 5.
cooperate. It's not cooperating yet.
You could just roll 2 separate d10s.
Okay. Well, I tried to get to.
Oh yeah, yeah. The dice part, I'm not sure what you're trying to roll on. Is it roll 20?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So that should have done it.
So
Mhm.
5 in total.
Yeah, 5 in total.
5 before your modifier.
+4.
So do you have a
Nice.
feature that is adding your ability modifier to your firebolt damage?
No,
That's
but my
just-
damage modifier is +4.
So traditionally, like, unless you have something that allows you to add damage, firebolt does not add your spellcasting ability to the damage.
Okay, so
Yeah. It's just to your attack.
Yeah.
right,
So
it straight 5.
Correct. Yeah.
So 5 points of damage.
Okay. As yes. Anything else on your turn?
EOT.
Okay. It is now Absinthe. And Goose, you're on deck.
Absinthe is coming up the stairs. He had to let the dog out.
No, I'm good.
Yes.
Oh.
I am going to try to slap this guy again.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Slap that guy.
Yes.
Yep, I'm using
10.
those.
10 does not hit.
Which means I gotta spend another key point and slap. 15.
That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
You started in 10-7.
8. Cut in half, so
8?
4.
No, it's not cut. It's only spell damage is cut in half.
Oh, so 8.
Yeah, that's normal. Yeah,
Spells above first level, I think, right?
correct. First level or higher. So
You cannot have my cheese. Go away.
Okay, as yes, it is now... Oh, wait, Absinthe, you're gonna do anything else on your turn?
I have one more strike. Is he dead?
He is not, no.
Okay. That's a miss.
Okay. Anything else?
Fairy Fire is not a bonus action, is it?
No, it's not.
Okay, I didn't think so. No, that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay, Goose, it's your turn.
Goose is going to.
Wait, did we skip me?
Oh, I did skip you, Blue. Sorry. Blue, your turn first.
Okay, I want to attack this big guy with a large axe.
Yeah, go ahead and make an attack roll.
20 plus 5. 23 hits. Also, I'm
Yeah, that will hit.
using Ensnaring Strike, which says next time you hit a creature with a weapon, it has to make a dexterity saving throw. And if they fail, they take also extra 1d6 piercing damage.
Okay, so you can't use that right now because you declared the attack first.
Okay.
Ensnaring Strike is not a reaction, so...
Okay. Then I'll just use Infusing Strike. Mr. Wobble spits out another ball of fire onto my blade.
So how many times can Mr. Wobbles do that?
His reaction. So only once.
So...
Per turn.
Okay.
So it's just once per turn.
Yeah.
As long as you can wobble.
Go ahead and roll that damage.
3 damage.
Yeah.
And strike him again. That's 17 hit.
How are you striking again?
Because I have 2 attacks. At level 4, level 5 is still tier 1. Level 4
Yeah. That's correct. Yeah. Just double checking. Yeah, go, what was it?
17.
17 hits.
Another 6 damage.
Okay, yeah. Okay, they are still up.
This guy has lots of... For fast combat, this guy has lots.
Okay.
Now it's Mr. Wobbles.
Mm-hmm.
And he will fly...
He cannot fly.
Oh, yeah. He will waddle. I keep forgetting he can't fly.
I love the fact that his name's Mr. Wobbles.
He'll be right here.
Okay.
Right next to this guy.
Sure.
And he will strike at him.
Go ahead and make an attack.
10 does not hit.
Correct. Anything else?
And that's... No, Mr. Walks can't do 2 attacks. Nope, that's it.
Yeah. Goose, now it's your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna do another pebble attack at same guy I did last time. Should be...
Okay.
He's inside of 60, so I should be okay.
Yeah.
And... Here's my die. The 10 plus my 5? Wait. Do I know I add it to damage. I want to double check myself. ranged spell attack with. Okay, so. Yeah, So 15.
Okay, that hits.
Okay. And that is 5 plus 5, so that's 10 damage.
Okay, yeah.
That guy.
You launch that magic rock at them. And you weren't doing non-lethal, correct?
No, this one
Yeah,
was,
you
like,
you
it
launch the
didn't
magic
seem
rock
to
as it just buries itself in his temple, and they're dead.
Ooh. Uh,
Job, Goose.
Goose just smiles. Little toothy cat smile off in the distance. And that's the end of my turn. Or no, I'll use
Okay.
my bonus action to make more pebbles.
Okay. As
That way I keep myself.
now it is the foreman's turn with his great axe. As he kind of looks around. Guys, abandon the machine. It's not worth your lives. As he like shifts the axe back into a shield and then grabs the gnome and takes the disengage action. And moves up there, carrying the gnome.
Everyone hunter's mark this guy.
As Calm, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to run up. No. I'm going to finish off guy that I'm standing next to. Just to clear the way. And for that, I think I actually can bait and switch with whoever the king is next to me because there's no space stuff there. Should I expend another superiority die since I kind of benefited from the bait and switch previously?
Yeah, that'd be a very kind thing for you to do.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I will spend another superiority die. Switch places with the king there.
Yes. As you get a DM inspiration.
Okay.
You can re-roll any roll of a d20, including an enemy's attack.
Okay. So I will now to attack the guy next to me. Okay. It's gonna be a 13 to hit.
Okay, that'll hit.
Cool. Another 2d6 plus 3 plus 1d4.
Say what now?
A maul does 2d6 plus 3 damage.
And
do
he's
11 bludgeoning
permanently
damage to
enlarged,
this guy.
so it does extra damage. Yeah, you kill him.
Okay, then I'm going to use my movement to move up towards those two guys over here. So I spent 5 feet of movement being bait and switch.
Okay.
So I don't know if I quite make it.
You should be able to, yeah. Make it right there.
Okay. And then I am going to use my second, no, not second wind yet. Definitely not. I will take my action surge to attack the boss man.
The cat uses action surge too.
Yep. Yeah, go ahead and make an attack.
Okay. Should I go first?
Yeah, you take your action surge so you can make your attack.
Okay.
As yeah, like as you're like bearing down on him, he's like, we're heading out! God's sake!
Okay. I am going to use another superiority die to use my fainting attack as a bonus action. So get to add my superiority die to my bonus as a bonus to my damage now, and it also allows me to take advantage on my next attack roll against a creature within 5 feet.
Okay.
So I will mark off the superiority die.
Well, he's gone.
That's yeah, basically. Okay, so that's going to be a 19 to hit.
Rank 'em, John.
That just barely hits. Yep.
You already know. So that's
Yeah.
base of 12. It's 5, so 17 points of damage.
Yeah. You kill your fleeing opponent.
I take his shield?
Bloodshed.
Not right now. You are in combat.
Not yet. Cool.
Looting. Do.
As
I'm taking that shield.
then it is
Bonus to AC this time. That was amazing.
Irina, what is your aesthetic? Can you describe it again?
She might not have a mic.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
her
we
phone
can. I can hear you.
Okay.
Oh.
Would
So-
you like me to send a picture of?
Yeah, go ahead and send a picture.
Okay. Would you? My phone's deciding to be temperamental. There we go.
Good old technology. Don't you love it?
Be right back in a
Sometimes.
second.
Have you sent it?
No, our phones.
Evelyn, where do I put it in general?
Yeah, go ahead and send it in general.
Okay. Can I not have issues?
That would be ideal.
Afraid not. The technology has decided no fun for you.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah. So, the coat, as you're like, did you put the coat on, by the way?
Yeah, she's doesn't have much for armor right now because
Yeah.
she's kind of street like living right now.
Yeah, so like as you put it on, it changes. It changes to a like charcoal, almost black coat with the same color purple lining as your vest and sash. Its cuffs being like purple dyed leather and similar with like it's a collarless like greatcoat that is like double-breasted, but it's like buttoned back, so it's buttoned open and the lining can be seen in the wind. As it changed to match your aesthetic. And then, you, like, feel it almost harden, but not stiffen. As
It explodes.
As if it still moves like fabric, but it's as hard as stone.
Huh.
Kevlar?
As, it is now, their turn. Oh, wait, nope, that's the dead one. Wait, no. Is it? Wait. No, it's that one. Okay. This, the one in front of you, fighter, because you just told them to run, does not take a disengage action. You could have tackle opportunity if you really wanted to be a bad person. But
I'm
otherwise,
only so bad of a person. Come on, what do you take me for?
Otherwise, they flee. And, and yes, it is, now Irina.
Yes.
It's your turn.
Okay. I will like. Oh, that's. I am that one. That's the one I am. I guess I could fire some arrows in the direction to try and be like, hey, go away. Like more, so.
Yeah, just try to, like, intimidate them to get out again.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and make an intimidation check. Since you are, dedicating your action to this, you will actually be intimidating everyone who is present. All of the enemies, I should say.
Okay. Intimidation at 20?
Nat 20?
No, is it 20?
Yeah, it's a d20. It's a d20.
Oh.
Oh.
I was about to
Oh
say.
dear.
No.
It's a nat 20 anyways.
Oh no.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
You got
Told you
a
I'm either
natural
one end or
one.
the other end.
Oh.
As yeah, so the one that is
Still
the one that is running away, Irene, does like look back at you and yell, "You'll pay for this, weird child!" As yes,
I am a child.
it is.
We're all weird children. We're FaceTiming with each other to play D&D.
You know, just because you're right doesn't mean I have to accept it.
As it is
Right. You could be wrong.
now that thug's turn. They will take the disengage action and then just run.
I do not pursue.
As it is now, they need to make another death save. Okay. As then it is, then it is fighter.
What could I even do? Cause like
You can choose to just like not participate in combat anymore, just like let it wane down.
can I go up and try and inspect the machine?
Yeah, so you'll be able to do that like once combat stops.
I move up to the machine then.
Yeah. Basically I'll just ask everyone, is anyone going after the fleeing people?
I would like to take pot shots at them.
I will
Okay,
do
yeah.
that.
So everyone who has range can take one shot at one of the fleeing enemies.
Does this
Well,
one look
now
hurt
that you're
from when I
size
hit it the
one.
first time, or does this one?
Well,
worse?
this one is the gnome who is currently maybe dying, maybe dead. This one is... Which one is that? That is... Number
The one that ran away from
5.
the child.
Yeah, they look hurt.
Okay, I'll take a. Or sorry, it's not my turn.
No, just everyone who has a ranged attack can take pot shots if they want.
Okay. I will take a pot shot.
Go ahead.
That's an 18.
That hits.
And then that is 6, 7.
Oh, there's already a trap here.
That's a 10 damage.
Alright, well, there's so many knights.
Okay.
Nice.
As yeah, you kill them.
No,
Ah,
dude.
damn you. I wanted to have my chance.
Well, there is one other that you guys can take pot shots at.
It's just. Wait, what?
Out of my range.
Wanted to.
Yeah,
This guy
and
down here.
only, like, you've already taken a pot shot, so, but...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I technically have a light crossbow, but I'm not interested.
Also,
And
could it
also out of
reach
range.
100 feet? Well, a long shot could reach 100 feet. That the light, couldn't it?
Yes, a light crossbow can reach out to 320 with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I mean, if we don't kill them, they're gonna apparently make the child pay. So
I mean,
Yeah,
Might
that's
as
not
well
acceptable
murder.
at all.
I want to
we
try
really
and hit
just
this
got
guy.
paid to get them to stop, and we made them stop.
My firebolt reach him?
Firebolt is 100 feet.
Yes.
120.
Yes.
Yeah,
That hits. That'd reach, I should say.
that can reach.
I'm gonna roll. Hit him.
Because if you go to the middle first, you need to get the.
What was it to hit?
12.
That is a hit.
Okay, roll damage. And I.
What was the damage?
4.
Okay, they are still up.
Oh.
Child, you were taking a shot?
can I do a non-lethal one? Just kind of to do it.
Kill him! Kill him!
Yeah, I'll kill him. No, or at least I'll try. We've seen my rolls.
True, you might critical him and then blow a hole through his whole back.
Yeah.
Said.
Mm. Just an 8.
What's your modifier for that 8?
My modifier?
Your dexterity modifier.
3. Just 3.
So that'll be 11 to hit.
11 does just barely hit.
Yeah, graze him.
Roll damage.
Okay, I can't click on the right tabs.
Nope, wrong one.
Oh, wrong.
Light crossbow is D8, I believe.
Yeah, he's right.
So longbow, but I don't know if that matters.
It's a
Or not. It's a short bow, not long.
short bow is a d6.
Okay, so it does matter. Just so.
That's a 5. D6 plus your dexterity, which is 3. That's a 5 damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Plus proficiency,
I
right?
appreciate you guys dealing with my being a
have it.
noob.
No problem.
No
As yeah.
problem.
As you fire off the short bow and it lands into the spine of this person, I would like everyone to make a perception check.
Oh.
Can I just use the 18 I just did?
This would be a new roll.
No, I was...
13.
18.
You took my 18.
12.
They just became that way.
Okay. Okay. As this figure falls to the ground, dead. Congratulations, you murdered fleeing opponents.
Oh.
With impunity.
Ooh, murdered fleeing opponents. I had nothing to do with that.
As
I murdered nobody.
as the fight kind of winds down, and Fighter, you're immediately going to the machine, and Calm, you're going to kind of pick up the shield.
Yes.
I go
shield is
immediately to the worker and try. If he's dead, I'll revivify him. If he's not dead, I'll use Cure Wounds.
How much money do you have?
Revivify is quite expensive, Blue, but
Yeah.
but yeah,
Machine, so.
you can go over and you can cast Cure Wounds and revive them. Yes. As the fight is stopping, you guys look around and you notice the streets that are in clear view of this location having watchmen kind of tutting and some horrified spectators as well.
This is perfectly legal, I swear.
As yes. Fighter, you go up to the machine, or what are you doing?
Having a look at it, trying to see how it works.
Can I cast minor illusion? Or not? Sorry, not minor illusion.
Yeah, but I should probably go put one up in the car.
So, was the guy dead or still barely alive?
The guy was still alive and dying. You've cast cure wounds on him.
Bring him up to 1 HP.
Which yeah.
So I bring him up as I pull him over. It's like, okay, you're gonna show me how to get this out of here, okay? And as I just point to all the dead people, these guys were bloodthirsty. Just show me how to get this thing out.
Needs to convince the people that we're not like
go ahead and make an intimidation check.
Murderers.
With advantage.
Silent image is what I meant.
Okay, you are not murderers, the crime murderer. You are still very much murderers. Just not the crime.
Just aren't, legally,
We're protecting people from property damage, which is apparently the
broken
highest form
laws,
of
but
treason
you
in
did
this
just
city.
kill a bunch of helpless people.
Yeah, so Blue, what was that intimidation check?
I don't get advantage, sadly. Just a 3. No advantage?
Yeah. So he just kind of, like, looks up at you and, like, turns to try to, like, crawl away. Like, he's just trying to get back to his feet, and he's just, leave me alone! As, yeah, he's trying to run away.
At least you're alive. So I go over to the machine and look for an instruction manual to see how to move this thing.
Okay, then.
Can I make the argument to the people that these guys were going to commit property damage to the people of the Feywild? because apparently that's like the highest form of crime in this city.
Yeah, and as you're like saying that, like your mama kind of like walks out from behind a tree. Of course, fellows, this is all perfectly legal and allowed. It's the Fae are priceless, you know. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check with advantage because of your mama, but disadvantage because you murdered people. So, a normal persuasion
Can I
check.
actually try and help with that? Can I
What
make
do you
mine?
say?
Things that advantage stacks.
I don't want to say
Advantage
anything,
doesn't
but I
stack.
want to cast Silent Image to make it look like some of the people we murdered are getting back up and aren't dead.
No, silent image doesn't work like
Silent
that.
image.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think silent image does more than one thing.
What components does Silent Image have?
None, because it's an Eldritch. It's my Eldritch invocation.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you do that, so you will now be rolling at advantage, Colin.
Oh, okay.
Do have
I'm
DM
gonna
inspiration as
cast-
well. That does go away at the end of the session.
No,
Well.
DM inspiration does not go away at the end of the session. You just have to put it in your log sheet.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I've been doing that wrong this whole time. Awesome.
You only get one.
Yeah, maximum of 1. So like,
Yeah, I
But,
know. I
yeah.
spend it every time because I was under the
Yeah.
assumption that. Okay.
I'll do anything.
you kind of look over the audience. Go ahead and make an insight check to see if your words sunk in at all.
It'll be a 6.
You cannot tell. We are about to stop, by the way. We're about to wrap
Well,
up.
fix it.
So I start driving the vehicle away. It's like,
Yeah. Together, you figure out how to move the vehicle. And you kind of just take it along out of the way. Do you drive it directly to the Enclave? Or...
no, I take it to my place. It's like, this is mine now.
Okay.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
not
massive
technically
laser beam
theft.
vehicle doesn't really belong to anyone. You can't entrust that. to
As you kind of like take it like onto the road, a watchman looks at you. You on the vehicle. Get down. You're being arrested for Grand Theft Auto. As it's not in the park anymore.
Excuse me?
It's not in the park, and you just gave that police officer an excuse to arrest you.
You do see Fighter give a little chuckle as Blue's getting
How many of us
arrested.
were on it?
I'm just saying Blue, because Blue said he was the one driving it.
Okay.
And can we say that we're the
I'm not
owner of
on
the
this
vehicle and
thing.
we have the keys?
I was like, oh well. I just missed the step out of there.
Okay, as you do that, the guards do draw their weapons and like start coming for you.
I was like, I'm out of there. It's like, missy step.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead. I'll determine how much heat you get from this session. But that is where we are going to end it as you guys return to the Enclave and get your payment. Blue, you never get a chance to get back to the Enclave because it is guarded at all times by watchmen for like quite a long time. You do, however, still get the renown, you just don't get paid.
Who's trying to help with that?
No, since this is post-session, we're just kind of like wrapping things up and getting out of here. Because unfortunately, I'm a college student and I can't spend a lot of time here.
Wanted to do initiative to attack this police officer. Okay, I get it.
Great. So now we're fighting the whole town.
You're
Oh.
fighting the whole
They get to do.
town. I'm not involved in this.
Okay.
Yeah. Do I get to keep the shield?
do you try to take the shield off of the park?
Hmm.
I've been keeping my guy back.
Interesting question.
My cat eat any of the stuff and take it off the park that way?
They can try.
Wait on that. I'm going to.
Goose is just gonna look at Irene and be like, I can pick up the stuff.
I'm like, cool.
Interesting.
Just put it in
Okay,
a
yeah,
pile
so-
for me.
Fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so Goose, you're gonna need to roll a stealth check at advantage because you're a cat. What are you stealing?
To take the stuff off the park.
Yeah.
Can we?
I'm
can we
actually
make it
going.
invisible?
Yes, I can put it in a pocket dimension.
Yes.
Want to try and convince this police officer that he's a McDonald's employee and he's trying to make a quarter pounder for me.
Can I attempt to convince the police officer that we're actually archaeologists?
I'm just gonna blanket no to all of that. But so Goose, you're trying to take the shield axe.
Whatever
giving it to him for
gets
the
put in a
time
pile.
being, so that we can like sneak it off.
I was collecting as much as I could, so
They're like so. Okay, if you are like looting the bodies, the police will definitely see you, and pocket dimension or not, they will try to arrest you.
Alright, I just pick up a couple things.
If it's just
I'm not
like
in
if
possession
it's just
of it, does it count?
to be yes, because like it is, they are seeing you in the act of thievery. But what you can, like, Goose can put one item into the pocket dimension without getting noticed.
Gotcha. Okay.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
It's up to you, Goose.
Okay, so is there anything else that
Wait,
we want
can I
to
just
keep from this fight?
silent
Because-
image to prevent them from seeing me doing it?
I don't think silent image can like subtract from the photo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
like silent image a curtain
since
in the way,
this-
but that would like draw attention.
I normally love creative solutions. However, since this is
Right.
post session, I really just need to get this stuff written down, and I need to go and study.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, sorry.
My bad.
All good, all good. It was a great session. I normally only stick around for 2 hours, but like it was such a good session that I wanted to stay around longer. So, I believe it was three. It'll be 3 checkpoints because it was 3.5 hours of play.
Okay. So, do we want to keep any other items from this fight?
I don't know.
I did
Do you?
I did specifics of how he actually like how the feature worked. By the way.
I was thinking about stealthing and trying to loot their pocket gold.
I mean, I'll tell you that it's chump change. It's ultimately not worth it compared to the stuff you're getting paid.
Yeah.
They're minimum wage workers.
Unless we find something like more valuable, I'm gonna like you grab the shield and
You're talking to a cat. I said what Irene picked.
okay. Got it. So she did pick
He only ever talks or like communicates with her, if that makes any sense. He's like a service animal.
Special.
Okay.
I'm assuming
That's
none
the
of
one
them
that
have
was
alcohol,
sweet.
correct?
Of course, he's after alcohol.
Sure.
You know what?
Absinthe.
I really want that shield thing, shield axe sword thing.
Can you outrun the cops?
Okay.
You
Go
think I
ahead.
could pay for something like that with the earnings? Because that is a lot of money.
I'll give him a hard time, but I'll smuggle it out if that's the only item that he wants. I'll smuggle it out for him.
Unless someone else in the party wants something.
I
'Cause
want
I just wanted
a
the
quarter
small stuff.
pounder.
It's not
Okay.
here, so that doesn't
All of that
matter.
being said, there's your rewards for the session. If you were injurable or killable, of course, you'll get more checkpoints than that. Unfortunately, I can't stick around to help the new players with log sheets today, because the session ran long. I'm not fighter. Are you also pressed for time?
Not really. I can.
Yeah.
I can. I'll take care of it.
Thank you, man.
No problem. You only owe me a little bit now.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Great session. It was great playing with you
Tails of
guys.
Nowhere.
I'd love